You had the top songs in 1999, like Britney Spears. Britney Spears came out with Baby Hit Me One More Time. She was also known as a icon, pop icon, in the year of 1999 when she first came out. She was also one of the top teenage best artists of all times, which was really good because she also started out on the Disney Channel singing on the Mickey Mouse Club show, and that's how she started her career. And then you had TLC. TLC came out with No Scrubs. That was meaning that we don't have to put up with men that are not working, men that are don't have nothing going for themselves. And I can remember me being a freshman in high school going around saying we don't want no scrubs. So TLC was like the top one, not number one top song of that year. And then you also had Christina Aguilera, which she came out with Genie in a Bottle. And I can remember going around trying to be like a genie, standing up and trying to be like a genie in a bottle, that song. You know, everybody knows that song. And then you had in the rock top single songs of all times, you had the Red Hot Chili Peppers, which was a very well-known group at the time. They came out with Scar Tissue, which also hit the #1 charts. And then you had Limp Bizkit, with Limp Bizkit was the song Nookie, and everybody can remember Nookie because a lot of people used to try to relate it to like rap songs and everything, but it was really rock. And he got nominated for Best Song of the Year in 2000, and so that's where a lot of people start coming out with trying to mix songs as far as a little bit of rapping, a little bit of rock, and combine it together. And you can honestly say that Limp Bizkit was one of them ones that really first started it all. And then you had out of country, you had Brian White, which he's from Nashville, Tennessee. He was a country singer as well, and his song was on the top 30 singles list. And he's from Nashville. That's where a lot of our country singers come from, and I think that's a great idea. And then you had Alan Jackson, which came out with the song Little Man, which was also the #1 on the top hit charts as well. And then you had Dixie Chicks, which was like the best group ever, I honestly can say. Where you were mine, which they was a group that started out in 1999 too, and their song actually stayed on the chart for 2 weeks. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that even though 1999 was the year for me, I was a freshman in high school, and he had all these good hits coming out. TLC, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Limp Bizkit with Nookie. I mean, you had all these great songs that come out, and I think that's a lot of my generation that inspired them to what kind of music there is. And I can sit here and say that, we can always start from somewhere, and a lot of people started either from the Disney World channel, being on the show there. You have people going to Nashville to try out up there, because Nashville is known as the country singing state. And even though if you didn't like the kind of music that I just named, but that was just the top hits at that time. So I'm glad that you enjoyed my little speech that I said about some of the things that was the top songs in 1999. I'm sure there was more songs that were given out in 1999, but those were the top favorite songs that I had growing up and starting out as a freshman in high school. Thank you.